Welcome. Thank you all for joining us for this monumental online commencement ceremony at the University of Nebraska at Omaha. We here at UNO have been eager for this moment to recognize and celebrate the achievements of our graduates. We salute your talents and your perseverance, signs of your true Maverick spirit. Now, as members of our UNO family, we all gather under extraordinary circumstance to celebrate with you. We first begin our ceremony with the presentation of the colors and the singing of the national anthem by a UNO music education major, Kiera Walker.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Greetings. My name is Sasha Kopp, Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs at UNO. I'm pleased to welcome you to the University of Nebraska at Omaha's December 2020 commencement. Thank you for joining us, albeit virtually, today. For 112 years, UNO has served as a point of access for excellence in higher education. We are proud to be a premier metropolitan university, relentlessly dedicated to our mission of being student-centered, academically excellent, and engaged with our community and our world. We are Mavericks, independent thinkers, explorers, risk-takers, and today we congratulate you, our graduating students, who embody this spirit. We are confident you will continue to innovate, push the boundaries, and strive for success in whatever you do. At this time, I would like to thank our administration, the Vice Chancellors who oversee business and finance operations, student success programs, athletics, and community relations, our staff who help UNO operate on campus and online, and our faculty whose scholarship, teaching, and mentorship provide a world of opportunities for our students. You all have worked tirelessly to ensure our students have been able to continue their academic pursuits during this uncertain time. We would not be here today for these graduates without your unwavering dedication. Now it is my pleasure to introduce UNO's Chancellor, Dr. Jeffrey P. Gold. Dr. Gold took on leadership of our university in May of 2017, in addition to his responsibilities while serving as Chancellor of the University of Nebraska Medical Center and chairing the board of UNMC's principal clinical care system partner, Nebraska Medicine. With both deep knowledge and broad experience in higher education and healthcare, Dr. Gold is a tireless advocate for advancing UNO's Metropolitan University mission of access, excellence in education, and service to our community. Please help me welcome Chancellor Jeffrey P. Gold.
Thank you for joining us in this celebration of the class of 2020's hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Graduates, we're honored to recognize your achievements today and to share this transformational moment with you. In so doing, we also recognize that these milestones are shared by the family, the friends, and the loved ones who have been alongside you throughout this journey. Please take this opportunity to extend special thanks to those mentors, supporters, and to the role models, both present with you today and in your hearts, who have helped you make today a reality. We're going to take a pause in the ceremony for just 2 minutes for you to hug someone in the room or send a message of thanks to these individuals. Feel free to share these messages on social media, and please use #MavSpirit. The University of Nebraska at Omaha's mission is to transform and to improve lives locally, nationally, and globally. Today, we also wish to recognize the professionals whose daily work translates that mission into action and into impact. To the UNO faculty, whose talent and dedication fosters a culture of scholarship reflecting the highest standards of quality and rigor, and to our remarkable UNO staff, whose spirit of service creates the supportive and caring environment in which all of our students thrive. We thank you so much. We thank you for sharing your commitment, for sharing your passion and your talent with each and every student, each and every day, particularly during these challenging times. Today's graduating class is composed of more than 1,101 Mavericks, more than 1,000 newly minted UNO alumni who enter the community with new knowledge and skills, and equally, and maybe even more importantly, the Maverick spirit of a can-do, high-energy approach and a strong set of community values. Of those graduating today, 281 are master's degrees and 18 are doctoral students. Some of you are native Nebraskans. Some of you come to UNO from across our great country, and some of you from around the world. This class, your class, represents 28 states and 36 countries, with 85 international students completing their degrees here today. We are proud to have each of our international candidates join the Maverick family. One reason that we are so proud to lead the institution is UNO's commitment to our military, veteran, and dependent students, both on campus, online, and overseas. For 9 consecutive years in a row, the Military Times has joined and named our university as one of the top 10 universities in the nation for military-affiliated students. Today, we want to recognize all of the veterans and service members among our graduating class and to recognize your commitment to our freedom. I thank you so much for your service. At UNO, we embrace our role as well as an anchor institution in our community, and we welcome you, all alumni, future Mavericks, and visitors alike, to our campuses for athletic events, concerts, lectures, and community meetings that will hopefully return in the very near future. I also hope that you will return as lifelong learners, exploring the rich educational opportunities that our university has to offer. We are your University of Nebraska here in Omaha, and we look forward to being part of your lives for many generations to come. Class of 2020, thank you for sharing this day with us. Thank you for partnering with us on your educational journey. I can't wait to see what you'll do next. Congratulations. The honorary degree is the most prestigious honor that is bestowed by the University of Nebraska at Omaha. This honor is reserved for those who have rendered extraordinary service to the university, as well as the regional and global community. Our recipient today, Mr. Mort Krim, is being honored with a Doctorate of Humane Letters for his numerous contributions made in the field of journalism. Mr. Krim has worked as a professional speaker, announcer, broadcaster, news reporter, and a national correspondent. He also started his own communications company called Mort Krim Communications Incorporated and has authored several books. Many of you today would recognize his work or reference to his work as well. If you remember Neil Armstrong's landing on the moon, it was his voice on ABC that was describing the experience. Mr. Krim also covered President Lyndon B. Johnson's tours of Australia, Vietnam, and Korea. The popular culture reference to Mr. Krim would be Will Ferrell's Anchorman. It's widely known that he is the inspiration for this main character. Mr. Krim began his college studies first at Anderson College before transferring here to UNO to earn a Bachelor of General Education in journalism. He then went to Northwestern University for his master's degree in journalism. Mr. Krim's work history included creating and hosting 3 daily radio programs which centered around his belief that the world needs a break from the violent and bizarre stories that tend to dominate news media today. Instead, he focused on profiling real Americans who make a difference every day. He was an anchor for news stations in Louisville, Philadelphia, and Chicago, as well as ABC's World News Tonight. He last worked at the station in Detroit, where he stayed for almost 20 years. Mr. Krim's work earned him over a dozen Emmy Awards, a Gold World Medal for Best Radio Personality, and several Distinguished Achievement Awards from universities across the nation and around the world. for his devotion to giving a voice to the unheard and highlighting stories of courage and of triumph, and for his dedication to using his platform to update and educate the world, and for his embodiment of what we like to call the maverick spirit. The University of Nebraska at Omaha so proudly bestows upon Mr. Mort Krim the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, this 18th day of December, 2020, with all of the rights and privileges thereto. Thank you and congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and privilege to introduce to you the most recent alum of our university. Mr. Krim will now make our commencement address.
Thank you, Chancellor Gold. I'm deeply appreciative of this honor and for UNO's courage in selecting a journalist for this recognition. I mean, the media is just slightly less popular these days than the coronavirus. Some have even called us the enemy of the people. So in bestowing this degree, you also honor a profession which, for all of its flaws, remains a cornerstone of democracy. Thomas Jefferson said if he had to choose between newspapers or government, he would choose the press. Well, the need for a vigilant press, safeguarding our freedoms against misuse and abuse of power, has never been greater. So thank you for acknowledging journalism's importance. It was 60 years ago this month that I graduated from this campus. I came here for my senior year under the Air Force Operation Bootstrap program. And although my time at UNO was short, my memories are vivid. Mrs. Dunlap, who taught speech, Mr. Borge, television production, a lot of fun in his classes, Paul Peterson, who taught critical writing and editing. I'm certain that the high academic quality that I experienced in 1961 has, like the campus itself, only improved over time. Now, I've been asked to share some of what I've learned during my 85 years. You know, there's a myth, probably first created by some old geezer about my age, a myth that with age comes wisdom. I'm not sure that's true, but I am old enough and wise enough to know that commencement speeches should be short. Socrates once made a long speech, and his friends poisoned him. So let me take just a few minutes to talk about something very near and dear to me, truth. My memoir is going to be published in February, and I've titled it Anchored, A Journalist's Search for Truth. This is not an easy search. A Martian lands on Earth, and he sees a man holding an iPhone. "What's that?" he asks. "Why, my friend," the man says, "I'm holding in my hand a device that gives me instant access to all the accumulated knowledge of mankind since the beginning of time." And the Martian replies, "And what do you use it for?" And the man says, "Oh, we send silly messages and we exchange photos of our grandkids." Well, here's the conundrum. Never in history have we had such easy access to so much information. And never in history has it been so difficult to find truth. Our internet today is saturated with partisan propaganda, extremists of various sorts posting, along with conspiracy theories, white supremacists, and other purposefully fake news. Anyone with a Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter account has potential access to millions of people, no matter how bizarre, dangerous, distorted, or false their opinions. Sadly, assaults on the mainline press are also at historic levels. And my profession has to bear some of the blame for this skepticism, because television has blurred the distinction between the opinionators who dominate news channels and honest, objective reporters who go about the business of uncovering and presenting facts. Now, such reporters still exist, but because news channels have fuzzied the lines between news and commentary, the public has become distrustful of all media. There are still solid professional reporters and writers who respect facts, who try to tell the truth. I know many of these journalists personally. So despite the media noise, don't ever give up seeking truth. In today's hodgepodge of competing voices, we have to be our own editors, sifting and sorting fact from fiction. Search out the good newspapers, the fair-minded reporters, the authentic television news programs, the reliable bloggers. It's worth the effort, because both the soul and the survival of our democracy depend upon our commitment to facts. We read in the Bible that truth makes us free. That principle works for individuals and for societies. But in addition to seeking truth, I would urge you to make another commitment. Let's just call it the Golden Rule. It means always considering the other guy, living as though you owed something to society for the space you're taking up on this planet. Albert Einstein was asked by a student, "Why are we here?" And he famously replied, "Why, we are here to serve others." When a Sunday school teacher quoted that in class, a little boy said, "I want to know what the others are here for." But Einstein had it right. It's an old principle, dominant in every major religion, and absolutely essential to a good life. Selfishness is bad civic policy, but it's even worse as a personal philosophy. In all the interviews I've conducted over my career, and there have been thousands of them, I never met one truly happy person who was selfish or self-centered. So graduates, go out from this wonderful campus and live a full, rewarding life by always seeking the truth and living and working for something bigger than yourself. Thank you.
The Order of the Tower is awarded to individuals whose exemplary service and support have advanced the mission of the University of Nebraska at Omaha. Today, we are honored to recognize both Mr. Paul and Mrs. Jellanne Brown for the contributions and support that they have made in advancing UNO through the support of the UNO Marion Marsh Brown Writers Lecture Series. The Browns have generously donated the funds to create the Marion Marsh Brown Writers Lecture Series, which is an event that is hosted annually by UNO and by the College of Communication, Fine Arts, and Media. The Browns' mission with this series is to celebrate the joy of reading by bringing well-known favorite writers to UNO. During the event, best-selling authors deliver a free lecture to the Omaha community and also host a forum for UNO students, which enables our students to directly learn from these authors, to hear of their best practices, their recommendations, and of course, to have an opportunity for questions and answers. Past best-selling authors have included John Grisham, Cheryl Strayed, Lee Child, and Nicholas Sparks, all of whom spoke to fully packed audiences at UNO's Baxter Arena. Our next author that we'll bring to UNO will be Mr. David Baldacci. The Marion Marsh Brown Writers Lecture Series was created for Mr. Brown's mom, Marion Marsh Brown, who was a longtime teacher of English here at UNO. Additionally, she wrote and published 19 books, which earned her numerous honors, including the Sauer Award and the Library Guild Award. Mr. and Mrs. Brown felt that this event was the best way to honor Marion's memory and to highlight UNO in our community. Mr. Paul Brown is an attorney and a real estate developer. Mrs. Jellanne Brown received both her bachelor's and master's degree here from UNO. She taught at OPS for 7 years and then at Metropolitan Community College for 13 years. The Browns have made many contributions to the Omaha community, including the Omaha Home for Boys, Lauritsen Gardens, and the Museum of Nebraska Art, just to name a few. For these commitments and for their super generous contributions to UNO, the Marion Marsh Brown Writers Lecture Series, and to the Omaha community, the University of Nebraska at Omaha bestows upon Mr. Paul and Mrs. Jellanne Brown the Order of the Tower Award this 18th day of December 2020, with all of the rights and privileges thereto. Thank you and congratulations on this honor. The Chancellor's Medal is awarded to individuals whose outstanding service to the University of Nebraska at Omaha has shaped the institution's course. Their dedication, commitment, and exemplary performance fuels UNO's incredible momentum. Dr. Dale T. Easley joined UNO as a faculty member in the College of Business Administration in the Department of Marketing and Entrepreneurship in 2008. As a professor, Dr. Easley has provided exceptional entrepreneurial education and opportunities which have delivered strong results inside and outside of the classroom, while at the same time leading to high evaluation marks from all of his students. But this is simply just one part of his work. Dr. Easley also saw a need to help students build their entrepreneurial skills and opportunities outside of the classroom. So he created the Center for Innovation, Entrepreneurship, and Franchising within our College of Business Administration. This center not only provides education and collaboration for students, but also provides all-important hand-on learning experiences, faculty research, conferences, mentorships, and advisory services to startups and small business entities throughout the region. In order to make this center successful, Dr. Easley worked with the University of Nebraska Foundation and was able to raise more than $1.5 million. This demonstrates that the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship and Franchising has deepened the connections between UNO students and the Omaha business community. Other entrepreneurship programs that he has led here at UNO include Stedman's Cafe at Mammal Hall, the Maverick Venture Fund, and the UNO CEO Collegiate Entrepreneurs Organization, one of the largest student organizations on campus. Again, this is just a small snapshot of Dr. Easley's work. Outside of the classroom and the programs that he runs, Dr. Easley has made quite a contribution to UNO and, of course, to our local community and the nation that we serve. He's received numerous honors on campus, such as the Alumni Outstanding Teaching Award, Honors Program Faculty of the Year, and recipient of the John Morgan Community Chair in Entrepreneurship. He also served on Faculty Senate, for 2 years serving as the treasurer. Dr. Easley is an avid researcher and has been featured in the Wall Street Journal and on MSNBC for his dedicated expertise. His nominators state that his exemplary service and his dedication both in and outside of the classroom are deserving factors for the 2020 UNO Chancellor's Medal. In recognition and in deep appreciation of his leadership to our organization and for contributions, expertise, and long-standing service to UNO, we bestow upon Dr. Dale T. Easley the Chancellor's Medal this 18th day of December, 2020, with all of the rights and the privileges thereto.
Hey there, Mavericks. My name is Lee Danker, and I serve as the president of the UNO Alumni Association. On behalf of your Alumni Association, congratulations to the class of 2020. You've worked very hard to get to this moment as you shift from UNO student to UNO alumni. UNO's first 11 graduates started the Alumni Network more than a century ago. It now numbers 115,000 alumni all around the world. Some of the special folks watching with you today may be alumni of UNO. If so, you now have that special connection in common. And if you are a member of the Alumni Network, meaning you attended or graduated from UNO, I'd encourage you to hop on social media to offer congratulations to the UNO class of 2020. Welcome them to the network. Whether Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, make sure to include the hashtag UNO alumni. I know they'd love to hear from you. The Alumni Association offers many programs and activities to keep you engaged with UNO. I hope you will stay connected and be a proud Maverick for life. One of my favorite programs is our Alumni Awards program, where we lift up and recognize those graduates who have been difference makers. Let's celebrate one such Maverick right now with the Citation for Alumni Achievement Award. This is the university's oldest award. It has been presented to 181 graduates since 1949. Today, we recognize alumnus Tom Hagel, and I think you'll be inspired by his story. A 1972 UNO graduate, Tom is Professor of Law Emeritus at the University of Dayton School of Law and among the nation's foremost experts in the criminal justice system. He's an example of the transformative spirit of service that characterizes Mavericks. Tom has served his country. He has served students. He has served the indigent and the injured. He has served those whose rights have been trampled and those who have no one else to defend them. And he has done so always with honor. During the Vietnam War, Tom fought alongside his brother, former United States Secretary of Defense, Chuck Hagel, as a rifleman for the U.S. Army. Tom was awarded the Bronze Star, 3 Purple Hearts, the Army Commendation Medal for Valor, and the Republic of Vietnam Cross of Gallantry. When he returned home from the war, he earned his UNO degree, then a law degree from the University of Nebraska College of Law, and then a Master of Laws from the Temple University. He began a long-time practice as an attorney as a deputy public defender in Lincoln, Nebraska. The majority of his career, though, has been spent at the University of Dayton, whose faculty he joined in 1982. He has served that university faithfully for nearly 40 years, teaching and mentoring students while becoming an expert who is regularly sought out for media interviews. At the university, he was named Dayton's Professor of the Year, and he received the Dayton Alumni Association's President's Award. Tom is a true community servant. He maintains a mostly pro bono private practice while serving as an acting judge for the Dayton Municipal Court. He has supported many Dayton nonprofits, including serving as commander of Dayton's Disabled American Veterans Chapter. So today, for his outstanding professional accomplishments, for his extensive service to others, and for his unwavering loyalty to UNO, I am so proud to celebrate Tom Hagel for receiving the Citation for Alumni Achievement Award. You are a good Maverick, Tom. Congratulations. And congratulations again to the class of 2020.
Hello, I'm Deborah Smith Howell, Associate Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs and Dean for Graduate Studies. It is my great pleasure, on behalf of the graduate faculty, to congratulate each of you receiving your graduate degree today. While completing a master's or doctorate degree always requires tremendous resilience and perseverance, you especially have each demonstrated extraordinary resilience and perseverance, which will continue to serve you well in these unprecedented times. While this is not the ceremony you expected, regardless of format, it is important that we honor your achievements at this time. UNO as an institution, your faculty, family, and friends are excited and honored to celebrate your accomplishments and achievements today. Commencement is one of those unique times when we think about the past, the present, and the future, all at the same time. Think about the journey to your degree today. Remember the faculty, fellow students, family, and friends who supported you all along the way. Celebrate this very moment of achievement and completion. You deserve it. Look forward to the journey ahead. Commencement is really about beginnings rather than an ending. The value of a graduate degree is much more than the letters after your name or a document on a wall. It is the intangible collection of personalized experiences, research, skills, and knowledge you have accumulated that empowers you to contribute to something greater. This has never been more important. Think back to when you decided to embark on a graduate degree. Remember your motivation and eagerness to challenge yourself. Remember the commitment you made and the determination that drove you. As you move forward, keep that same spirit. Remain motivated. Be passionate in all that you do. Continue to challenge yourself. As individuals with advanced degrees, you have more opportunity than ever to influence and impact the world around us. Some of you will continue your research. Some of you will make your mark in business, nonprofits, or government. Others will make advancements in technology, science, public service, arts and culture, education, and humanities. No matter the discipline, you are and will continue to make a difference in the life of our community, state, and nation. We need your intellect, your experience, and your passion. One of my favorite quotations is from Eleanor Roosevelt. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Believe and dream. Congratulations, graduates of the University of Nebraska at Omaha. We, the faculty and staff at UNO, are enormously proud of you. Remember, once a Maverick, always a Maverick. Go Mavs. I would like to acknowledge our graduate student marshal, Rendell Gines. Dell is graduating today with his PhD in Public Administration. Receiving today her Master of Public Administration degree, Yuriko Doku will speak on behalf of the Graduate College Class of 2020.
Members of Board of Regents, Chancellor Gold, distinguished faculty, admirable staff, esteemed fellow graduates, and honored family, friends, and guests, thank you and congratulations. Today is a memorable day for all of us. We have accomplished a new milestone to celebrate. Our hard work and efforts have paid off. I stand before you today as an accomplished woman receiving a master's degree in public administration. Now, more than ever, I'm convinced that education and community truly make a difference. As a Latina immigrant, courage and perseverance are virtues that have driven me to accomplish my goals. I arrived in this country 17 years ago as an international student at UNO with the hope of looking for a better professional future. I faced challenges such as learning a new language, keeping studying to maintain my immigration status as a student, and earning my permanent residency. These are the challenges that made me stronger. Through these same moments, I realized that I could contribute more to our community through academia. All of us gathered here today have faced our own unique challenges in achieving our higher education, but I'm positive that you too are now stronger. Together, we have made it to this day of acknowledgement and celebration. Opportunities such as working at UNO in the Office of Latin American Studies, OEAS, and pursuing a master's degree in public administration have allowed me to grow personally and professionally and to connect more closely with our Latino students and community. Taking this path has also allowed me to clearly understand how we as leaders with our new credentials can make positive and impactful changes to better serve our communities. With motivation, dedication, and the support of our family, professors, co-workers, peers, and friends, we are all able to accomplish it successfully. Although we are currently facing profound challenges, our education has provided us with new knowledge and perspectives that will help us make this world a better place. We are all in this together. We have the responsibility to work together and share our talents, passion, and more importantly, to raise our voice to help improve our communities and society, to fight for equality, justice, and freedom for our neighbors. Today's perseverance and our courage will see us to tomorrow's success. Congratulations, class of 2020. Muchísimas felicidades. Gracias.
Now we come to that part of the program you've eagerly awaited, the conferral of degrees. Chancellor, the following degree candidates have completed the requirements for their respective graduate degrees: Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, Educational Specialist, Master of Arts, Master of Science, Executive Master of Science in Information Technology, Master of Accounting, Master of Business Administration, Master of Business Administration Executive MBA, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Arts for Teachers of Mathematics, Master of Music, Master of Public Administration, Master of Social Work. The graduate faculty takes pride in presenting these students to you for the conferral of the appropriate degree.
Thank you. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon you the degree Doctorate, Educational Specialist, and Master's degrees for which you've been recommended, with all of the rights, the privileges, and the responsibilities thereto. Ladies and gentlemen, the UNO class of 2020, congratulations. At this time, we will recognize each individual degree recipient. Please watch for your name to be read and celebrate your many accomplishments with your family members and friends at home. Congratulations.
Doctor of Philosophy, Procopius Andonellis, advised by Dr. Philippe Malcolm. Bobby Joe Fletcher, advised by Dr. A. Bryce Hoffland. Alexander Fuchsberger, advised by Dr. Brian Ricks. Rendell Gines, advised by Dr. Christine Reed. Lakeland Hogan, advised by Dr. Julie Blaskowitz-Boren. Giselle Kim, advised by Dr. Carol Ebden. Fun Yao Leo, advised by Dr. Yang Shi and Dr. Zhen Jin Chen. Michael Kelly Logan, advised by Dr. Gina Ligon. Megan Marie McGuffrey, advised by Dr. A. Bryce Hoffland. Zachary Louis Motz, advised by Dr. Mulkul Mukherjee. April J. Pascal, advised by Dr. Christopher Kelly. James M. Taylor, Jr., advised by Dr. Hamid Sharif. Sarah Noel Toto, advised by Dr. Emily Wright. Sean West, advised by Dr. Hasham Ali. Bradley Robert Woolsey, advised by Dr. Prithviraj Dasgupta and Dr. Brian Dorn. Doctor of Education, Kristen Sue Abweg, advised by Dr. Tamara Williams. Amanda Ann Alt, advised by Dr. Elliot Osler. Heather Sue Baker, advised by Dr. Tamara Williams. Brittany L. Bills, advised by Dr. Elliot Osler. Canyon N. Chisholm, advised by Dr. Elliot Osler. Jennifer Lynn Gibson Barnett, advised by Dr. Elliot Osler. Kelly Nicole Gomez, advised by Dr. Kay Kaiser. Jennifer Lemke, advised by Dr. Kay Kaiser. Rebecca Catherine Myers, advised by Dr. Kay Kaiser. Ryan Andrew Pivoka, advised by Dr. Tamara Williams. Amy Schmidtke, advised by Dr. Jeannie Surface. Educational Specialist. Caitlin Frances Barrett, advised by Dr. Lisa Kelly Vance. Nicole Cordell, advised by Dr. Lisa Kelly Vance. Peter Westervelt Cummings, advised by Dr. Adam Weaver. Molly May Meyer, advised by Dr. Adam Weaver. Megan Grace Morrissey, advised by Dr. Brian McKevitt. Jody Lee Phillips, advised by Dr. Kay Kaiser. Holden Keith Ray, advised by Dr. Brian McKevitt. Clarissa Ann Reimers, advised by Dr. Brian McKevitt. Master of Arts. Amanda K. Marie Anderson. Emily Elaine Anderson. Sarah Mercedes Arietta. Aaron Jesse Bailey. Matthew William Bogseth. Cassie May Breen. Charles William Brittain. Daniel Joseph Brooks. Joshua Anthony Bruno. Angela Marie Capilano. David Lee Corneli. Ronnie Divis. Sayed Hassan Diwan. Amanda Lynn Doctor. Blake Allen Doyle. Haley Lynn Dresser. Nathan Helios Henri Dufour. John Douglas Gardner. Rachel Hammes. Amy Christine Heiderscheit. Larry Eston Hendry. Kenneth William Heitz. Kizetta Jovan Holmes. John D. Kettle. Peter Stephen Kostromic II. Lyle Joseph Kitkuski. Isaac Allen Lindquist. Matthew Ellis Lockwood. Jonas Isaac Lovin. Allison Marie Malone. Sarah Mason. Robert John Morris. Kayla Catherine Cody Morrissey. Vinesh Raj Murugavel. Amy Jo Nichols. Emily Christine O'Donnell Patsdurka. Tukata Pumakan. Justin David Pratt. Jillian Marie Quant. Danielle Rose Rue. Linda Stephanie Thiekel Piasedro. Laura Sophie Shilto. Caitlin Nichols Stone. Ashley Elizabeth West. Taylor Ashley Warden. Master of Science. Skylar Lena Albers. Joelle Alou. Valeria Quintana Anderson, Danielle Marie Anderson, Joari Lucas Andriana Tuandrew, Madeline Ossenbaugh, Kayla Marie Bali, Kelsey Danae Baldridge, Anastasia K. Barber, Mark Allen Baumgartner, Teresa Diana Bell, Stacy Bigler, Sarah Elizabeth Birnbaum, Hasmin Manansala Bowling, Samantha Ann Boyle, Jerica Lee Briggs, Mackenzie J. Burt, Ashley Renee Carpentier, Erica Marie Casson, Christopher David Chapin, Molly Magdalene Kuhn, Christopher Wayne Copeland, Claudia Cortez Reyes, Melanie Nicole Chrisman, Thomas Emmanuel Cruz, Tasha Nicole Davis, Christopher Peter Del Rosso, Prakash Dakal, Taylor D. Dibble Townsend, Zachary Hunter Dinslage, Chelsea Mary Jo Dredge, Luke Ellsworth Edson, Madison D. Hughes, Daniel Faisal, Mariana Forel, Madison R. Ford, Christy S. Foster, Ethan Fukuda, Robert A. Fulkerson, Ronald Joseph Gans, Brent Austin Gengler, Tina Jean Gentrup, Angel E. Gonzalez, Matthew Joe Gouldsmith, Samantha Groth, Shaylee R. Gutlein, Joanna Sue Hale, Kristen Joe Hanna, Jacob Thomas Harbert, Jonathan Robert Hastings, Iovi Bright Homavu, Chelsea R. Husher, Kaylee L. Husher, Greta R. Hubert, Jade Allen Hughes, Elizabeth Ann Jacobs, Sarah Jansen, Amara Toy Jefferson, Riley Marie Jenkins, Alexa Lynn Johnson, Julianne Marie Johnson, Kellen Paul Johnson, Mariah Christine Johnson Bramhall, Alicia Marie Judernatz, Adele Kabiri Kupai, Nakaila Kasha, Kylie Jo Kiesling, Amber Lee Kelly, Zoya Khan, Courtney Kika, C.D. M. Kijera, Caitlin Leanne King, Rachel Kobsa, Sai Pradeep Koneti, Andrew John Kratzky, Aaron Nathan Kurtzman, Abby Justine Lamb. Megan Elizabeth Layer. Jinhan Lee. Andrea Lowe. Katie Lee Mayer. Amanda Jo Mallet. Cynthia Itzel Malvez Rosas. Rebecca Ann Machat. Bailey Ann Mason. Joseph Maria Matthew Benessy. Kershel Marie McClannon. Yakiva McCraw. Heather Joy McDill. Dylan Matthew McIntyre. Michaela Ray McKinney. Marissa Lee Miller. Patrick Miranda. Aditi Mishra. Satish Reddy Madagu. Lindsay Lene Mueller. Prathiba Nully Gounder Palanisamy. Sydney Jo Nassi. Minav Nirmilraj. Paxton Claire Norvell. Emily Dawn Novacek. Martin Chucks Nwadiugwu. Madeline Olman. Oluwaseun Orla Orle. Carrie L. Overland. Jessica Danielle Ovici. Carrie Jennifer Parker. Sheridan Marie Parker. Lisa Paskowitz. Zachary Jameson Peterson. Elena Lee Peterson. Bailey Jo Pofall. Edward J. Powers II. Harivu Luluna Tahiana Ramillison. Angel Marie Rondone. Megan Jane Ranslum. Stuti Rott. Renja Tanishk Reddy.
Tashelle Anne-Marie Reeker. Brandon Joseph Reeves. Melissa Ellen Riley. Regan Ann Rodriguez. Sarah Michelle Rodwell. Monica Lee Rogers. Gary Allen Roth. Jonathan Skeen Sherling. Lindsay R. Schlote. Christopher Tobias Schmidt. Ronica Schottel. Miranda Elizabeth Schreiber. Casey Renee Shaneyfelt. Jonathan Philip Schumann. Brooklyn Ann Smith. Jasmine Renee Smith. Caitlin Ann Smith. Jamie Lynn Suvine. Sruti Sravanam. Robert Lawrence Stanton. Ashley Leanne Stanton. Tatum Elaine Stenger. Kaylin Christian Stoner. Rachel Marie Swanson. Courtney Elizabeth Swift. Lane Swift. Caitlin Marie Swoboda. Ganapika Taluri. Stephanie Lauren Terry. Harley Christine Thurnka. William K. Thibodeau. Neil Stephen Thorne. Jayanth Tirupathy. Veronica Lynn Toraka Bregden, Kayla Scout Torson, Teresa Nicole Travado, Yuen Trong, Kelly Ann Tufo, Jillian Kathleen Tuverdick, Sarah Ann Van Manen, Elisa Vance, Jamie Lee Vance, Wesley Vance, John Van Cat, Alyssa Vrabel, Lucas Wagoner, Thomas Hollybaugh Walker, Lin Wen Wang, Tashara Renee Wardlow, Rosalie Clara Warner, Ellie Elaine Watkins, Madison Allen Weaver, Levi J. Wegman, Michael William Wenzel, Michaela Jo Westfall, Ashley Lesney Wettig, Amanda Roxanne Wyrick, Alyssa Nicole Wahlberg, Jian Hao Wu, Wei Wu, Aaron Christopher Vertel, David Michael Scott Yankwit, Michael R. Yanni, Christiane M.P. Youngberg, Natalie May Zabraki, Jill Zeigel, Amy Nicole Zelensky, Lauren Zimmerman, Executive Master of Science in Information Technology, Dana Noel Hullinger, Nicholas J. Lindsay, Lucas Justin Matthew, James Edward McGill, Maria Suzanne Moise, Master of Accounting, Ahmed Becker Elsakas, Dylan James Dean, Haley Finley, Timothy James Graves, Jared M. Hindis, Rihanna Ishida, Madeline Larson, Cecilia Elizabeth London, Malia Elena Rains, Master of Business Administration, Arshia Aruj Alahi, Riley B. Alford, Ethan Michael Arp, Taylor Diane Banks, Kenneth Don Bias III, Lucas Bukta, Amanda Lee Chivers, Sean Culver, Damon Marcus Douglas, Olivia Jean Eggbrotten, Gerald Douglas Fark, Cameron Halverson, Gabriella Hetzel, Blake Christian Jensen, Kaylin Michael Jepson, Konstantinos Katsiris, Taylor Elise Kirst, Tobias Wilfred Kirkbiner, Susan K. Kraft Mann, Daniel Christopher Kukar, Tanner William Leaf, Nicole Elizabeth Lunchowski, Brandon McAnally, Christopher Warren McWilliams, Logan M. Mendez, Ana Laura Mendez Lopez, Brendan John Milnamo, Margaret Jun Jo Mashek, Molly Elizabeth Mensch, Rachel Elizabeth Morrow, Hui Ru Nig, William Anthony O'Brien, Derek D. Oden, Gloria Chica Onyarin, Sai Anirudh Oveti, Anna Christine Palmer, Kalpitha Piram, Eric Shuit Peterson, Aaron M. Polito, Andrea Marie Ron, Megan E. Ramos, Nicole Allison Rain, Brandon David Riggle, Tony Rost, Caitlin Echo Schenk, Henry Michael Shields, Jack Stephen Smith, Melissa Marie Whittle Smith, Jayashri Srinivas, Nicholas M. Stewart, Dong W. Suwa, Aaron Beth Swanson, Christopher Albert Traybold, Kaylin Meredith Whittemore, Juliana Marie Wyans, Alexander Thomas Willits, Master of Business Administration, Executive MBA, Graham Baird, Jody Lynn Brandenburg, Joan E. Brooks, Tess McRae Dugan, Adrian Elizabeth Fonda, Brandon Thomas Hayes, Rachel Florine Hayes, Christine Turnbull Jensen, Milton Casanova Johnson III, Wyatt Leahy, Damaris Ann McKee, Christina Laurie O'Keefe, Kavitha Prakash Muwurthy, Maximo Roca, Jody Lee Sams, Caitlin M. Schaefer, Shaquille Sheikh, Carrie Ann Simonson, Shane Francis Desai, Master of Fine Arts, Jessica Lynn Barkstadt, Kelsey Marin B., Trelana D. Daniel, Michael James Honel Keller Wilson, Avery Kester, Jacob William Lawson, Crystal Allison Nichols, Aaron Fogarty Owen, Takani Kathleen Perry, Jared Matthew Schultz, Shyla Ann Sheehan, Eric Von Thuma, Barbara Jo Tripp, Stephanie Elizabeth Vesper, Trent Walters, Joel Clay Worcester, Master of Arts for Teachers of Mathematics, Scott Allen Brewer, Jessica Garrett Lindblad, Caitlin Marie Vanek Lundholm, Alexander Martin Way. Brenna Rose Reggie. Master of Music, Courtney Emma Bilsbach. Hannah Hayfley. Master of Public Administration, Prosper Bonsi Edye. Taylor Jane Anderson. Maida Advik. Lida Ayubi. Jean Nisael Benitez. Terry Renee Blackburn. Kristen Brungart. Carly Buskirk. Stacy C. Coleman. Laura L. Contreras. Yoriko Doku. Danielle Marie Galvin. Megan Jo Gertison. Brittany L. Grant. Joseph L. Harris. Samuel Andrew Hoopert. Leanne Laurie Yoakum. Cameron James Koenig. Elizabeth J. Mayfield. Courtney Beth Neville. Deanna Lindsay Olson. Daniel Rhine. Kathleen Marie Schubauer. Jared Eugene Smith. Rebecca Janine Swanson. Nicole June Van Poel. Nicholas Ryan Walsh. Autumn Rose Williams. Amy June Zeller. Master of Social Work, Albert Brian Blanco. Tara Teresa Bodlak. Rachel Ann Bruns. Caleb Thomas Byers. Michaela Ann Cantu. Paige Chesley. Kaylee Teresa Dentler. Tana Janae Downs. Shayna Ann Fouts. Brooke Catherine Fraser. Lauren Rose Friedlander. Jessica Marie Goodyear. Jordan Francis Graham. Elisa Elizabeth Grant. Jordan Lee Harms. Logan Dale Harris. Chelsea Joe Hatcher. Sarah Ann Herbolsheimer. Jordan Ann Holmes. Australia Letitia Ann Hruby. Edvig Bienvenu Il Budo. Nathan Edward Jackson. Miles Cristiano Jordan. Kelly Marie Kennedy. Gloria Njoka Kumbulu. Stephanie Marie Lam. Sarah Elizabeth Longini. Raquel Moreno Izaguirre. Anne-Marie Moylan. Alana F. Nontel. Ashton Jordan Page. Caitlin Ann Penkanen. Jane Elizabeth Polinsky. Derek Michael Pothoff. Mariah Rochelle Rowe. Khalil Marie Ryan. Remington Nicole Samuels. Megan Ann Shaw. Angela A. Siebert. Mary Allison Signorelli, Shayla Bree Swift, Sheila K. Timon, JC N. Vasher, Ashley J. Whitley, Hannah Marie Woodward, Vanessa Wright, Naya Bue Paul Wuo, Brooke Ziebel.
We thank you for joining us today in this celebration. Though our nation is in the midst of an unprecedented period, we wanted so very much to recognize you today and confer your degrees. Copies of your degrees will be delivered to you in due course. Thank you and congratulations, Class of 2020, and remember to always do all the good you can for everyone you can, whenever you can, and wherever you can. Once a Maverick, always a Maverick.
Go Mavs!